Good morning. Can you all hear me and see me? If you can hear me and see me, give me a Y in your chat box. If you can hear me and see me, give me a Y in your chat box. Okay, cool. Glad to hear it. Glad to see it. All right. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Well, since this is a live webinar broadcasted worldwide, let me know where you're tuning in from. Give me a city, state, country, where are you at in the world? Um, Some of you all know I did a live webinar in Bangkok last week. Um, People tuning in all over from the world. So let me know. We got Houston, San Antonio, Florida, Cali, South Florida, New Orleans. Okay, nice. Yes, it is being recorded. It is being recorded. Michigan, California. Okay, love it, love it, love it. Most of the U.S. Okay, it's getting late most around the world, especially in East Asia as well. So that makes sense. Okay. Glad to hear it. Well, y'all know I like starting on time and also being efficient with everybody's time. So we actually gonna get ready to hop right into it. Okay, Mexico, Bmore, the Shy. What's up, Chi-Town? Texas. Okay, so we got a little international flavor in here. We got some people in Mexico. Love to hear it, love to see it. So we're gonna get ready to hop right into it so you all can enjoy it, learn, and then continue on with your Saturdays, okay? Another Texas, North Carolina. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, let me get ready to share my screen and then we will hop right into it. Okay. All right. So welcome to the Trade Like the Pros Crypto Mastery webinar. We're going to hop right into it. Welcome to the people who know me already, and welcome to the newbies who are uh, brand new to me. I look forward to walking you through some things, and hopefully at the end of the day, first and foremost, you learn some stuff today. Okay, so welcome. Now, what I want to talk about is the revolution will be digital. And it's not only like will be, it already is, right? There is no question that we live in a digital first society now. And as of last year in 2024, data actually became more valuable than oil. And so everything data based, everything digital based is literally touching the entire world. One of the most successful venture capitalist. His name is Mark Andreessen. He runs A16Z, and a lot of people may know him from the beginning of the internet days. He founded the Netscape browser. And he's famously quoted a couple years ago saying that software is eating the world. And now, just last year, he came out and was saying that AI and digital things are eating software, right? So it is very, very clear that the revolution will be digital. Okay. And so with that, the first thing I want to do is I want to go through our disclaimer as we get to ready with talking about trading and investing. Okay, so trading and investing contains substantial risk and it's not for every investor. An investor could potentially lose all or more than their initial investment. Risk capital is money that can be lost without jeopardizing one's financial security or lifestyle. Only risk capital should be used for trading, and only those with sufficient risk capital should consider trading. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. Hypothetical performance results have many inherent limitations, some of which are described below. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those. In fact, there are frequently sharp differences between hypothetical performance results and the actual results subsequently achieved by any particular trading program. One of the limitations of hypothetical performance results is that they are generally prepared with the benefit of hindsight. In addition, hypothetical trading does not involve financial risk, and no hypothetical trading record can completely account for the impact of financial risk of actual trading. For example, the ability to withstand losses or to adhere to a particular trading program in spite of trading losses are material points which can also adversely affect actual trading results. There are numerous other factors related to the markets in general or to the implementation of any specific trading program which cannot be fully accounted for in the preparation of hypothetical performance results, and all which can adversely be affecting trading results. Okay? Trade like the pros. The app courses and live trade rooms are for educational purposes only. This is not a get rich quick plan. This is a program for you to be able to learn, earn, and return. We are not your investment advisors, and this app course and live trade rooms are not trying to sell you securities. You are responsible for your trading, both gains and losses. Trade like the pros and all individuals affiliated with the app course and live trade rooms assume no responsibilities for your trading and investment results. The information, strategies, how-to videos, and all other features are for educational purposes only and should not be construed as investment advice. Look at the app courses and live trade rooms as platforms that are teaching you skills that once you learn, you will have the opportunity to produce an income whenever and from wherever you are in the world with the internet connection. The course is for you to actually learn the principles and hopefully teach your family now and for generations to come. Okay? So before we hop into it today, I want you to imagine if you could finally break free from the frustration of missed opportunities, confusing market signals, and costly mistakes. I want you to really just imagine that and envision that in your mind right now. And I want you to ask yourself, what if you could transform the uncertainty into clear, actionable steps that lead to real profits? Do you want to learn how you can go from being left out or left behind to informed, consistently profitable, and creating generational wealth through investing and trading in crypto? And if that is you today, then I want to introduce myself. My name is Dion Pouncil, and I will be your coach for creating wealth through trading. And today we're going to be talking about our program that takes you from how to go from beginner to crypto mastery. All right, so for those of you who may or may not know me, my name is Dion Pouncil. You may have seen me on your local or national television talking about all things money, finance, trading, investing, futures, crypto, stock, etc. I really actually do this in real life. I am a licensed Series 3 professional trader and investor. I run a quantitative hedge fund. What that means is that people pay me to professionally manage their money, and I have a team of quantitative developers that we build algorithms and we build computer robots to trade and invest for us across asset classes for myself, for my clients, and we also build algorithms that we sell to the public and to our course community. Okay, so I've been doing this for a long time, and actually before I started my hedge fund, I worked at one of the world's largest crypto hedge funds in the world under the esteemed person who literally created the first ever ICO with Mastercoin and was the president of the Bitcoin Foundation. So I literally got in the game from some of the people who are the OGs in this game. Like literally some of my business partners at that hedge fund got into Bitcoin when it was under $10. Lord. Okay.
What did I say? Lord is my.
Bitcoin is $100,000 plus per coin right now. Some of you may or may not remember the story and dude in San Francisco that used to buy his pizza with Bitcoin. And his Bitcoin right now is worth over like $70 million. He bought like $70 million worth of pizza in San Francisco using crypto. So that's how long I've been in this game, in and around the crypto space specifically. If you don't know that story, Google it and it'll probably hurt your heart because I don't think any pizza was worth that amount. Okay. Before we get into a deeper dive today, I like to be educational first. And when you're talking about finance, when you talk about trading, you talk about investing in general, but also for people who are relatively new to it, it can sound like a completely different language, right? And so if you don't understand the words that I'm talking about or the words that I am using, then none of the other stuff is going to matter. So I'm going to start with a couple of key words, especially in the crypto world, because it's a lot going on and it's moving fast and it's growing fast. It's one of the largest and fastest asset classes growing on the planet. A lot of people have a lot of fear of missing out. They don't want to miss the train. They want to get in, but they don't know where. They don't know why. They don't know how. They don't know what, and they don't even know what the words mean. So let's start with some key words. Okay. So first and foremost, what is blockchain? Because we hear a lot about crypto and we hear a lot about Bitcoin, but the technology that powers crypto is actually called blockchain. Okay. Blockchain is a decentralized digital ledger that records transactions across many computers in a secure and transparent way. An example of that would be investors care about blockchain because it is the immutable record keeping that ensures trust and transparency in every transaction. So if you want to think about blockchain, if any of you all are familiar with how accounting works, when something is bought, okay, there has to be a record of it being sold. And so if something is debited, something happens to be credited. And those things are put on what's called a ledger. And back in the day, people would literally have a book and they would write out their debits and their credits, right? When I was growing up, I would watch my mom balance her checkbook, right? And so um, ledgers have been around for as long as banking and finance and money and trading has been around, right? And so what blockchain is the ability to have a digital ledger that tracks every single thing that happens on the blockchain, and anybody everywhere in the world can see this blockchain. So every single thing, every single transaction, every single trade, every single smart contract, every single deal, every single non-crypto thing that happens on the blockchain literally is tracked and is available for everybody in the world to see. And that is what was the powerful original creation and use case that started this entire wave. Okay. So blockchain is the technology. No matter whether crypto sticks around for the next 100 years, blockchain is going to be around because blockchain is simply a digital ledger technology and everything is trackable and traceable and transparent. And that technology is life changing, is world changing, and we can see already just some of the use cases. Okay. All right. The next word I want everybody to make sure they could get familiar with is cryptocurrency. So the definition of a cryptocurrency is it is a digital or virtual form of currency that uses cryptography for security and operates independently of any central authority. An example of this would be traders use cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin to diversify their portfolios and tap into new decentralized financial systems. So when it comes to cryptocurrency was the first like public use case of blockchain, right? And so it is a digital currency. It's not, there is no physical cryptocurrency. So if somebody tells you that they're trying to sell you a Bitcoin and it's a physical thing, they're lying to you. It is a scam, go the other way because it's literally a digital currency. Now, the other thing is cryptography. So cryptography was created back in the day to create security layers to protect things. Think of crypto like a code. It's like a cryptic code that you got to know the pieces of the puzzle or you got to know the pieces of the code to actually connect it to understand what the messaging is. And that cryptography combined with the blockchain technology is what enables the ability to build the digital money on the blockchain. Okay. And so, as crypto has grown as an asset class, investors, both retail and institutional, now want exposure to these cryptocurrencies so that they can diversify their portfolio. So they don't put all of their eggs just in stock, or all of their eggs just in bonds, or all of their eggs just in real estate, all of their eggs just in gold, right? So now this is a new asset class that they can have a piece of to be able to grow their money but also have some diversification, not put all their eggs in one basket. Okay. All right. Next, we have Bitcoin, the grandfather of them all, of all the cryptos in the world. This is the brand name. This is the number one on the planet right now that everybody knows. Okay. The first and most widely recognized cryptocurrency, serving as a digital gold standard and a store of value. Bitcoin is essentially for investors is essential for investors as it often acts as the market's bellwether, influencing the perform. Excuse me. I thought I had to sneeze. Influencing the performance and sentiment of the entire crypto ecosystem. So you can see if you've ever paid attention to the crypto market and you paid attention to Bitcoin and the other cryptos, basically as Bitcoin goes, it affects the entire other crypto market. Okay. And that's what it means by bellwether. All right. Now, let's talk about a wallet. Now, obviously, some of you all know about a physical wallet, right? You put it in your pocket, you put it in your purse, you put money in there, you put your IDs in there, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. When you got to use it, you take it out and you use it. Well, from a digital standpoint, when we're talking about wallets, it's a digital tool or software that allows users to store, send, and receive cryptocurrencies securely. An example of this would be a secure wallet is crucial for investors to protect their assets and manage their digital funds effectively. So you can have a digital wallet and you can have a digital wallet that's on a cold storage. And so cold storage is like a physical USB that only you have in your hand and only you have the control over, that has that actual crypto wallet ID so that you can have your money either on chain and off chain. Okay. And we'll talk about that more later, on chain and off chain. But your wallet is where your actual crypto digital currency is stored and held. Okay. All right. Next, exchange. The definition of an exchange, especially when it comes to cryptos, is a platform where cryptocurrencies are bought, sold, and traded, often supporting a variety of digital assets. So for an example, traders rely on exchanges to execute trades quickly and access liquidity across different crypto markets. So an exchange is where you actually go buy, sell, and trade the crypto. So think about just like the stock exchange. You might be familiar with the New York Stock Exchange, or you might be familiar with the NASDAQ. Those are exchanges that allow trading for stocks and bonds and options and sometimes futures, sometimes Forex. Well, crypto exchanges are set up specifically for the trading, the buying, and the selling of cryptocurrencies. Okay. All right. Another popular word you may hear when it comes to the crypto world is decentralization. So the definition of decentralization is the distribution of power away from a central authority, ensuring that no single entity controls the network. An example of this would be investors value decentralization because it reduces the risk of fraud and censorship, fostering a more resilient financial system. So one of the main things that, sparked the entire crypto wave is because right around 2008, 2009 with the financial crash, that happened because a lot of the banks were all buying and investing and trading the same products, and it was all amongst the good old boy network, and it's all centrally owned and housed under the banking financial system. And in America, that pretty much is financed and supported by the Fed, and the Fed is a central bank. So most of the larger world economies have a central bank. So the entire financial ecosystem of physical and fiat currencies in America is ran by the Fed. So the Fed can literally go in their office, decide that the country needs more money or less money, and will click a button and either increase the money supply or decrease the money supply. And that means that it's centralized and it's owned by a select few. Whereas decentralization, literally, there's no one bank or one company that owns the financial system. It's literally spread out across all the computers on the entire network, okay, across the world. That's what makes it decentralized. Okay, next, another word that you may hear are smart contracts. Okay, so the definition of smart contracts is a self-executing contract with the terms directly written into the code that automatically execute when conditions are met. So an example here, traders use smart contracts to automate transactions and reduce reliance on intermediaries, increasing efficiency and trust. One of the most popular industries that's getting disrupted by smart contracts is the real estate industry. because the real estate industry has so many layers you need to close the deal on one piece of real estate. You need the title company and the loan officer and the underwriter and the bank and the buyer and the seller and the appraiser and all these different agreements that all have to be memorialized, and it could all be digital, and it could take literally seconds, minutes versus days and weeks to sometimes close a real estate deal. So all of the terms of the entire real estate deal from every party involved can be put in the contract. And every time somebody does their part in it, it can be checked off and immediately validates the contract, and it happens. And also people can buy and sell and trade those smart contracts as well. So very, very powerful tool. All right. Next word, altcoin. So an altcoin is, by definition, any cryptocurrency other than Bitcoin, often offering alternative features or functionalities. So an example would be investors explore altcoins to find innovative projects with high growth potential beyond the established market of Bitcoin. Because as Bitcoin continues to grow in value, less and less people want to actually trade their Bitcoin. They want to hold it as, stored value. They look at it as digital gold. They don't necessarily want to trade the Bitcoin. Like I told you, the dude bought the pieces for Bitcoin, and now that Bitcoin is worth like $70 million, right? So they learn about, and they trade altcoins, which have less value, but they can be able to trade them a little bit more actively and make money off of it. So basically anything that's not Bitcoin is considered an altcoin. All right. Okay. DeFi. The definition of DeFi is a movement using decentralized networks and blockchain technology to recreate the traditional financial services without intermediaries. So an example here would be investors are drawn to DeFi because it offers opportunities for higher yields and innovative financial products without the constraints of traditional banks. And one of the main things around DeFi is like, you can be able to have the same banking kind of setup, checking accounts, saving accounts, different type of loans and structures. Is literally taking all of the sticky products and all of the banking products that they charge you and overcharge you for, and they're putting it on the blockchain, removing all of the fees and allowing you to still get the same benefits. And that's what's decentralized finance. Okay. All right. Next up, we have stablecoin. So a stable coin, by definition, is a type of cryptocurrency that is designed to maintain a stable value by pegging it to the reserve asset like the US dollar. An example of stable coins are vital for traders as they provide a safe haven during market volatility while keeping funds in the crypto system. So think of a stable coin such as the USDT. It is the tether coin that's pegged to the United States dollar. So you'll see Tether grow in value when the crypto world gets a little volatile, and people don't want to trade their money out of crypto and go into stocks or bonds or options, but they don't want to trade out of crypto because they don't want to pay all of those transaction fees just to get it on chain and off chain. So they'll move it into a stable coin instead of getting it out of the entire ecosystem. Another thing to keep note about the stable coins, a lot of background work is being done on the Fed trying to connect the United States dollar to central bank digital currencies. Now, I'm not going to get into the whole rabbit hole of central bank digital currencies. We'll talk about that more in the course. But stable coins, the idea and the concept of stable coins are what enable and empower the ability for these Federal Reserve systems to be talking about central bank digital currencies. Okay, so essentially making a digital version of the dollar. Okay, which a lot of people argue that the dollar is already digital in a fiat currency because it's not backed by the gold standard anymore, which we'll talk about more in depth in the course as well. Okay, but that's essentially what a stable coin is. All right, and then staking. So the definition of staking is the act of holding funds in a cryptocurrency wallet to support the operations of a blockchain network in return for rewards. So an example here would be investors stake their coins to earn passive income, while contributing to the security and efficiency of the blockchain network. So staking takes the concept of a saving account and a concept of a bond where you become the lender to the bond issuer and they give you interest and they pay you to use your money to fund their project. So in the bond world, in the traditional finance world, a city, a state, or a government may issue a bond for $100,000. Meaning, if you give that city, state, or Federal Reserve $100,000, they will give you a bond certificate and they will state that they'll give you a coupon and that they will return all your capital at the end of that term when it comes to maturity. So a coupon may be weekly, monthly, semi-annually, or annually. And what that means is that let's say it's a 1% coupon. And let's say you gave them $100,000 as a loan, essentially. So they would give you $1,000. 1% of $100,000 is $1,000. So they would give you $1,000, and let's say that the coupon was semi-annual. So that means that they would give you $2,000 a year, so semi-annual, once every 6 months. They would give you $1,000 semi-annually, $2,000 a year, and let's say it's a 10-year term. So then that means at the end of 10 years, you will have received $20,000. And at the end of that maturity, you would get your $100,000 back for a total of $20,000 profit and your initial principal back at $100,000. So you would have received $120,000. That's the concept of issuing a bond. Okay. And then staking is that concept in the digital world. You can use your currency, you can buy and invest into the currency to support that blockchain team to build that technology, and in return you can receive passive interest on you staking your crypto in that project. Okay, so that's essentially what staking is. All right, and then NFTs. Obviously we know NFTs was all the rave a couple of years ago. We can see some of these examples here with the Bored Apes and all that stuff. Essentially, an NFT defined as a unique digital asset that represents ownership of a specific item or piece of content verified through the blockchain. So they're also known as non-fungible tokens. Because I mentioned earlier how the blockchain is transparent, how it tracks everything and it's a digital ledger, you can now layer other things on top of it and then use crypto to transact the buying and selling of that and the trading of that. So for an example, collectors and traders care about NFTs because they offer a way to own and trade exclusive digital art or assets with provable scarcity. The other thing that's getting disrupted right now by NFTs is also the real estate market, because they're now accelerating NFTs in the use case, and they're doing it for what's called RWAs, real world assets. So you can literally take the mortgage, take the deed, and take the paperwork that represents your house or your real estate investment, and you can put it into an RWA based on an NFT, and now you can literally buy and sell and or trade real estate just like you would crypto or just like you did stock. So that is a booming sector of the industry, something that I'm very bullish on and investing in currently, and some things that we'll be talking about and teaching in the course. Okay. And then lastly, swap. So a swap by definition is the process of exchanging one cryptocurrency for another, usually conducted on the decentralized platforms like the exchanges that I was talking about. And an example here is traders will perform swaps to quickly reposition their portfolios in response to the market trends without needing to convert back to fiat currency. So for an example, 2 weeks ago, the inauguration happened, and like 2 or 3 days before the inauguration, Donald Trump launched a meme coin. And if you were not in the crypto world and you didn't already have crypto, you really wasn't able to get it because only a limited amount of exchanges had it. And the only way to buy it was to swap your current crypto coin for that Trump coin. Okay. And so if you didn't have that crypto already, or you were not in the game, then you didn't have the ability to swap that. Or if you want to do a transaction and you don't have Ethereum, but maybe you got Bitcoin and the person that you're doing that transaction with only accepts Ethereum, then you could swap your Bitcoin for Ethereum and then do the transaction. So swapping is like Forex trading. So when you go into another country and you exchange your United States dollar for their local currency, you're participating in foreign exchange. You're exchanging your dollar for their dollar. And that's what it is like in the crypto world. You're swapping your current currency that you may be holding for the other currency. All right? Okay, so that is some of the foundational words of crypto and the crypto world. So now let's give a little bit about the origin story, because some people may or may not know where this whole crypto thing came from, okay? So blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, and Bitcoin originated from a desire to create a decentralized, transparent, and secure financial system independent of traditional banking. The concept of blockchain emerged as a distributed ledger technology that records transactions across a network of computers, ensuring data integrity without a central authority. Building on this foundation, Bitcoin was introduced in 2009 by the mysterious Satoshi Nakamoto as the first cryptocurrency, designed to enable peer-to-peer digital cash transactions without intermediaries. This breakthrough not only marked the beginning of a new era in finance, but also sparked the development of a vast ecosystem of digital assets and decentralized applications that continue to transform global systems today. So literally, right after the banking crash and all of that stuff, a bunch of people just got together, started working on this blockchain technology, started accelerating the cryptocurrency, and that was the beginning of the market. And literally within our lifetime, we have seen the birth of a currency, and the currency go from zero to multiple trillions of dollars in the asset class. We have literally seen the growth and birth, or the birth and growth of a new currency. Okay, so today's market cap, like literally, not only just today's market cap of overall crypto, but actually today, February 1st, you can go to this article, or you can go to Forbes.com, you can click on their digital asset tab, and you can see that the global crypto market today is $3.63 trillion. And it's down even 4% in the last 24 hours. And you can see this screenshot is literally from today. Well, it's 11:32 p.m. for me right now. But it was 9:03 in the morning when I took this, or 9:03 in the morning for America when I took this. So literally, we've seen from 2009, okay, to 2025, it has grown $3 trillion. And it just shows you how big and how fast this marketplace is growing. All right. This is a part of the greatest wealth transfer in history. Right now, over $84 trillion. According to this article by Merrill Lynch, we are in the middle of the greatest wealth transfer in history. $84 million is being transferred from generation to generation, and a substantial amount of that wealth transfer is being done digitally, because Gen Z from 1997 to 2012 is expected to inherit 72 trillion of that. And Gen Z are crypto, futures, and Forex traders first. They are not the long-term traditional investors like the other generations. When you do the market research, Gen Z and now Generation Alpha, which is younger than them, all right? Gen Z is my little brother, 20 to my little sister, 32. Generation Alpha are my daughters. They're 3 and 5 years old. These two generations are going to inherit over $72 trillion, and they are digital generations first. They are crypto, futures, Forex first, right? So if you are not familiar with these asset classes, if you are not investing in these asset classes, trading in these asset classes, if you do not get educated and informed on these asset classes, you will be left behind. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It has already started, and we see 3 trillion since 2009 in this market cap alone. Okay? But with all of that, because there's so much going on, you may feel overwhelmed, right? You may be like, you know what? It's a lot of volatility in the crypto markets. One day it's up, one day it's down. 1 year, Bitcoin was 10 years, $10,000. The next one was $50,000. Then it fell back to $17,000. Then it went up to $100,000. I just don't know when to get in, why to get in, where to get in, how to get in, right? You might be afraid. You hear about a lot of pump and dump schemes. They might be building up these meme coins. People want to pump it up, and then they dump it, right? And you might get in early, you might get in late, but you don't know. You might just be hoping, wishing, praying, and guessing. You might be like, man, you know what? That's a lot. I'm very interested, but I don't even know how to set up any of these wallets. I don't know. I got to get a cold storage, warm storage, on chain, off chain, this exchange, up, down, left, right. You might just not know what to do or how to get in the game. You're like, look, crypto a brand new world, but I don't even know how to read the charts, right? I'm going down this YouTube university and I can't even understand what they're talking about. It looked like I'm looking at Chinese on the screen with some artwork, right? Well, that's why I want to introduce you to our Trade Like the Pros Crypto Mastery Program, where I'm going to teach you how to go from beginner to crypto mastery. Someone who has worked at one of the largest crypto hedge funds in the world, under the OGs from the beginning of the game. Someone who's licensed, someone who's a professional at this, and somebody who actually does this in real life, every day, all day. And actual rich and wealthy people and institutions pay me to trade and invest their money in real life. Okay? With the course, it is a special launch price of one payment of $1,000 or 3 payments of $5,000. You can, I'll drop the link here in the chat. You can go to this link, or you can scan that QR code and it'll take you right to the checkout page. Okay? And I'm about to explain what you get when you join the course. All right? So that is, I just dropped the link in there. You can go ahead and sign up for the course now. You can scan that QR code, go to the checkout page, or you can click that link right there in the Zoom tab, okay? So here's what you're gonna get when you join the Trade Like the Pros Crypto Mastery course. You're gonna get a beginner to pro roadmap, literally to take you from where you are today to the skill sets and tools that I have at my disposal as a professional trader and investor right now. You're going to get my personal watch list. Okay. So literally the exact cryptos that I'm investing in and trading, I'm going to give you my personal watch list. You're going to get my passive investing strategies. So you're going to get the strategies that I use to actually just put my money to work, sit back and let it pay me and let it work for me. So this is perfect for people who don't necessarily want to trade, but they want to get into the crypto and they just want to scale their crypto exposure and build up their crypto wealth passively so that they can just do whatever they want to do, right? You're also going to get my active trading strategies. So for people who want to actively trade cryptocurrencies, know what cryptocurrencies to trade, why to trade them, how to trade them, when to trade them, okay? You're going to get my active trading strategies. Next, you're going to get my actual trading view indicator. And then once I'm done with this presentation, I will actually go into trading view right now, and you'll be able to see my indicator working in real time because the crypto market is 24/7. So this is a screenshot of my actual trading view indicator that I use to trade crypto that I've created with my team. And you're going to get that indicator in trading view and that access to have it fully functional on your screen to generate these buy and sell signals so that you don't have to hope, wish, guess, or pray when to get in and when to get out. And you can use these signals for trading and investing. Okay? Now, down the road, they will be released as fully automated trading algorithms. They are not right now because TradingView does not natively allow for automatic trading, and I don't own TradingView. But to start, you will get this TradingView indicator as a part of the package when you join the course. And you'll be able to use it in real time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because crypto trades 24/7. You're going to get the risk management rules that I personally use and that I teach in all of my courses, because if you all know me, you know that I'm a risk manager first. Okay. Yes, you are a trader. Yes, you are an investor, but none of that matters if you can't manage your money. Okay. So you have to protect the bag at all times. You're going to get practical how-to lessons. I'm going to literally have videos that's going to show you step by step what exchanges we use to trade, how to set up the account, how to set up your wallet, how to make a buy side trade, how to make a sell side trade, how to stake, how to swap. It's going to teach you literally step by step how to do these things, removing all of the guesswork. It will be no ifs, ands, or buts. You're going to literally have the visual words to read, and you will have the visual practical how-to videos walking you through step by step how to set up your crypto accounts, how to make trades, and how to make investments. Okay? Next, you're going to get exclusive private access to our community for Trade Like the Pros and our brand new exclusive community that is only for the crypto traders. So it's the Trade Like the Pros Crypto Mastery Discord for now, and you will be in there with the crypto community. You'll get access to our overall general Trade Like the Pros community, and you'll get access to the exclusive crypto community where we're just talking about crypto investments and trades. Okay, so once again, tradelikethepros.com/crypto-launch. Do not make it all caps because it will not pop up. So I apologize about that. Put it as lower caps, or just click the button in the link, or click the link in the chat box that I put in there, or you can scan this QR code right there and join the program now. So I'm going to get ready to share my screen a little bit more to show you actually my crypto algo indicator live trading right now in real time. Not fully algorithmic, but it is doing the signals and everything like that right now. So when you go to the checkout page, this is what it's going to look like. You're going to go to the checkout page and you have the opportunity to join for 3 payments of $500, with your first payment being today, or 1 payment of $1,000, then you get the access to the course. Okay, so I'm going to go to Trading View right now. And here you go. You can see the market trading right now in real time. You can see it on Bitcoin. You can see it on different, if you type in, Ethereum, or you have any other cryptos that you like to check out, any cryptocurrency that is listed in Trading View, this indicator works on, and it gives you specific buy and sell signals. Any time frame you're using, 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour, 1 day, you can see the chart adjust, whatever coin you could think of, right? You might be looking at, I don't know, you could be looking at the Trump coin for whatever reason, right? Hey, boom, there you go. You see that. It's been a massive sell-off. It called that dump. If you would have had my indicator, then you would have knew that sell-off was coming, right? Stuff like that. So, another popular one, the USDT, okay, is the stable coin. It works on stable coins as well, right? Put it on the 1 minute, boom, you can see it. So it literally gives you specific buy signals and sell signals, okay? And it works every day, all day, real time. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, just like the crypto market, okay? All right, so any questions? Now I'll open it up for questions, but feel free, you can go ahead and jump and join the program. It will be dripped out and released. The first drip starts today, tonight at 7 p.m. So you sign up today, literally you start getting the course. This is our launch special. The price will be going to regular price of $3,000, just like most of our other full courses are $3,000 or $5,000. Now, when we do our research as to why and how we price these courses, if you do your research and you go to the average college course, if you want to go to a college program and you want to take 1 course, or you look at your credits at the end of the semester and you see you maybe took 12 credits, those credits break down to about $3,000 to $5,000 for 1 individual course on a college university. And these programs are at that level, trust me when I tell you, okay? And so this is the first time I'm launching the Trade Like the Pros crypto course. So this is that launch price of just a flat fee of $1,000 one-time payment or 3 payments of $500. So any questions, any comments, any thoughts? I could be here for the next 15 minutes to answer any questions that you all may have. This link is now live, ready, available. This was recorded, and we'll send the replay out when it's done, and we'll also post the link in the Trade Like the Pros crypto community and general community now. So any questions, you can type them in the chat or you can hop up on the mic. Chad said, will you do a bundle with this and the Trade Like the Pros full program? Actually haven't thought about doing a bundle because I was just thinking about releasing this course, but it's not a bad idea. Eventually, yes. If you want to purchase a bundle now today, maybe DM me or hit me up on Discord or Instagram or something like that and say, hey, I want to buy the bundle. I want to get Trade Like the Pros and the futures course and the crypto course now. Then yes, I will give you a bundle price. But no, I did not plan for that today because my whole focus was releasing the crypto course. Okay, well, good question. Jeffrey Brown said, hey, bro, great presentation. How long will the launch period last? So typically we have 24-hour specials. So this launch special, I know I'm currently in Bangkok traveling. I'll be in Dubai next week, and then I'll be back in New York the week after that. So I know the time zones are different. A lot of people are kind of like maybe watching these from around the world. So it's Saturday morning in America. Typically, we have a 24-hour special price. So let's call that Sunday. Let's say tomorrow night at midnight. Okay, so tomorrow night at midnight for the launch special, you can get it for $1,000, or you could get it for 3 payments of $500. Now, keep in mind, if you sign up for the split pay, you only got to pay $500 today, $500 in on March 1st, and $500 on April 1st, and it still gives you full access to the program and to the indicator. All I ask is that you be an honorable person and complete your payments. And you go from there. Okay, so hopefully that helps. You can pay the $1,000 just flat today, or you can make a $500 deposit and make your other payments the next 2 months. Okay. Yep, my pleasure. Nicole said, can you explain a bit IBIT? And it is something to say. So yes, IBIT is the Bitcoin ETF that is owned by BlackRock. So BlackRock runs the world. I want to know anything and everything that BlackRock is doing. IBIT is actually one of my 2025 watch lists that I gave out for free on January 1st as one of my crypto picks. So I'm very bullish on IBIT. It was actually the first ever Bitcoin ETF. So think about the S&P 500 ETF is the SPY. This is just like that, but specifically for Bitcoin. So that's what IBIT is. It's owned and ran by BlackRock. So there you go. Some free game. One of my long-term investment picks. Yeah, my pleasure, Nicole. Next question. And feel free to hop up on the mic and ask your question or type them in the chat box. I can be here till 12. No question is too big. No question is too small. No question is too smart. No question is too dumb. I'd rather you ask it, learn it, get exposed to it, and decide if you want to learn from me, if you want to be a part of the community. A lot of you I see in here are from my other communities, so y'all know how diligent my courses are, how we pay attention to detail, and how the shit we teach actually works. Okay. Whit say, I'm curious about the data points used in the crypto indicator. Yes, you would have to learn that in the course, Whitney. But thank you. I appreciate the curiosity. Go ahead and join the program, and I will teach y'all what goes on behind the building of the thing. Y'all know I give the math and I give the data. We're not hoping, wishing, guessing, praying over here. We give out factual data, provable data, back testable data. because I'm not putting my money in something that I can't prove with math. And for those of you all who are relatively new to me, I do not believe in chart patterns. They are not real. Professional traders do not use chart patterns. If anybody tells you that they are real, go the other way. They're lying to you or they genuinely do not know. Professional traders do not use chart patterns, okay? What I teach is math and provable, okay? Jeffrey says, I'm in Canada and total old dude and beginner. Are there any differences investing in crypto? So one of the beautiful things about crypto is it's decentralized. It was literally made for people to be able to have the access to it around the world. One of the big things about the Bitcoin community, crypto community, is about economic inclusion, giving everybody the opportunity to have the ability to invest and trade in these things, which is why they're decentralized. They're not centralized and controlled by a select few. So it literally does not matter where you are in the world. There are crypto exchanges all over the world and that allow traders from all over the world. And we give our top crypto exchanges in the course, the ones that we actually use. Okay. Good question though. And it doesn't matter how old you are. The youngest person in our course is 18. The oldest person in our course is 83. Literally. If you have a mind and a will to get it done, we can help you. Okay. Nicole said you don't trade IBIT, correct? You just buy and hold. You can. It's a stock ETF. So you can buy it and hold it if you want, or you can trade it. Yeah, you can. Now keep in mind, IBIT is a stock. It's not a crypto. IBIT is a stock. It's an exchange traded fund where those fund managers raise money through the stock ETF and they buy and sell and trade the Bitcoin cryptocurrency, and you're able to get exposure to that by owning the stock. So just be clear about that, Nicole, okay? Jeffrey said, also thinking about dude. I appreciate it. Whit said, got it. Nicole said, got it. Okay, cool. Keep the questions coming. No questions too big, too small, too smart, too dumb. I'd much rather you ask it, get an answer, or do your research and stuff like that. While I'm here.
I got a question.
Go ahead, BJ.
What platform do you find IBIT on? Because I'm currently looking for it.
Yeah, good question. So IBIT can be bought right on Robinhood. You go to Robinhood, type in IBIT. You can go to, I'm sure it's on Webull, Thinkorswim, Charles Schwab, because it's owned by BlackRock, and BlackRock is the #1 asset manager on the planet.
I see it on Robinhood now.
Yeah, there you go. BlackRock has over $1 trillion of assets under management. It is the OG triple OG in the finance game. Basically, BlackRock run the world.
So just to clarify, I got the right. Just to clarify, if I'm looking at the right one, it says I share Bitcoin Trust ETF. That's the IBIT.
Yep. IBIT. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. IBIT, man. So some of the top ETF producers in the world, BlackRock, Vanguard, ProShares, the Spiders, and ARK. And all of those actually have their own Bitcoin ETF, right? I go BlackRock because I personally own it. It's on my watch list. And again, anything that BlackRock is doing, I want to know because they okay. Shay says, I was about to mention that, Tiffany. I want to know too. Skip my question above. Let me see. Okay, let me see, Tiffany, if I see it. Oh, will the course have live sessions or only be self-paced trainings? So we already have Monday and Wednesday in Trade Club, which covers crypto. Here's what I'll do. For those of you who are new to the program, if you join today with the launch special, I will give you access to our trade club, which we do the live trading sessions twice a week, which includes crypto. I'll do that. Okay. Trade Club live sessions, because I do not want to add another live trading session to the week. I just I like to give quality, and I don't want my bandwidth just stretched too crazy. And I don't like to under promise. I like to over deliver. So if you sign up for the Trade Like the Pros Crypto Mastery course before the launch special sale ends between today and tomorrow night at midnight, I will give you access to the live trade club sessions where we will specifically be going over crypto trades for sure at a very bare minimum every Monday. Okay? Tiffany says, I'm completely new. Only have signed up for the 7-day funded trader challenge. Okay, welcome to the family. That was your first introduction to the family. How did you enjoy the 7-day funded trader challenge? Because we just released that last month. That's only $27, a little mini course. And a lot of people, I not say a lot, but a good amount of people. I think 105 people joined that so far. And I think we just launched it maybe a week and a half ago, and 2 or 3 people already posted their funded challenge stuff. So love to hear it, love to see it. Okay, she said she just started. Jeremy said starting capital to trade crypto. Crypto literally starts at fractions of a penny. Fractions of a penny. Literally. You could start trading crypto with 1 penny in your bank account. 1. In real life. If you got 1 penny and you could transfer 1 penny from your bank account to the crypto platform, the minimum might be $1, it might be $5. But you could trade crypto starting at less than 1 penny. Every cryptocurrency starts at 0 and it goes in bits. They name them differently for different cryptos. But yes, less than 1 penny. Right? So good question. Shay said lifetime access once we purchase. Yep. You got it. As long as the Kajabi platform is around, you got lifetime access of that course in that platform. So I don't own Kajabi. It's the platform where we put the course at. As long as Kajabi around, you got lifetime access to the program. As long as you complete your payment. So you pay your $1,000 today, or you pay your 3 payments of $1,500. Once you complete your payment, you got the course and the indicator for the lifetime of those programs. But remember, I don't own those programs. If Kajabi shuts down or TradingView shuts down, it's out of my control. Okay? But yeah. Chad said, yeah, I think I'm going to have to sign up for the Funded Trader Challenge too. Chad, man, just join the squad, bro. Just join the family. You know what I'm saying? We get to it over here. It's the winner's circle. It's the winner's team. The money team.
I'm trying, Dion. I'm trying.
Nah. Losers try. Winners do. Right? We winners over here. Right? Now, again, trade and investing is personal. Do not trade or invest anything you cannot afford to lose. Do not rob Peter to pay Paul. Do this if you can afford it and you're ready. Okay? If you join, cool. Welcome to the family. If you don't join, cool. Good luck in the markets. You got to trade against us. You know what I'm saying? I love each and every one of y'all. We do this in real life over here. And I respect every penny, and I respect every penny that y'all, spend on these courses with me or with everybody else. Doesn't matter who you want to learn from. I advise you to learn. But just know that we trade like this in real life over here. Okay? Every single day. All right? Okay. Maurice said, hey, Dion, great presentation. This mastery course seems very educational. If I already own crypto NFTs on multiple wallets, have a cold ledger, have state crypto, have trade like the pros, etc., do you think the crypto mastery program would be beneficial? I don't know it all, Maurice. I'm in courses every day, all day about different things, right? I just joined a course on how to have a faceless brand on Instagram because I don't even necessarily like being as public facing, right? But I do it because people who look like me and from where I'm from, they get more inspired to see the success that I've had. I don't have a college degree. I'm from the south side of Chicago. I'm from a single parent home. I started my first business when I was 25, made my first million when I was 28. I was broke again by 29. It took me another 2 years to get my next million back, and I haven't looked back since, right? So, um, you know, if I could do it, you could do it. But I never stop learning. I cannot tell you that it's not something that you are not going to know or learn, but I could tell you it's going to be a very extensive, pay attention to detail. It's going to have beginner stuff all the way up to advanced stuff that we used to do in my hedge fund. If you know all of that, cool. If you don't, and you can afford it, give it a shot. I can't answer that question for you, but I do know you've been in my other programs, so you know how detail oriented I am. So take it for that. Yeah. And this actually probably the cheapest full program I've ever launched. This is a full complete program. You learn how to invest and trade and stake and all of that stuff in the full program. Because I just also mentally could not launch 2 more full separate courses. I just don't have the time for that. But I do believe that it's very important to now get on this crypto wave because of the accessibility that it has now. And I just, in the other program, I teach the history of the markets, right? And I teach how the futures market started in New York in the late 1600s. The stock market didn't come around until the 1700s. And, Black people were not allowed to trade until 1970. So it was 254 years before a Black person was allowed to trade in the markets. Crypto started in 2009. It's 2025. It's readily accessible, and we have no excuses. If you don't learn and you don't get in the game, it's literally your fault. Okay? William says, is there a discount for veterans? Also, what are some of the platforms for trading crypto? Will, I typically have discounts for veterans, but this is the lowest full program that I've ever done. So this one's just gonna have to be straight up. Now, maybe when it goes to full price, we will have a discount for the veterans. But right now, this is the launch special. So this is the opportunity to get it for as cheap as it's ever gonna be. Okay? So in theory, you're probably getting a better price today than what's going to be the veteran discount, because the veteran discount is going to be based off of the full price at that time. Okay. Tawana says, I got crypto in Robinhood. Am I able to use that with your course? You'll be able to take the strategies and implement it. You're going to have to manually trade them in Robinhood using the indicator or the lessons that you have been taught in the program. But yes, you can execute them on Robinhood. But we'll also teach you how to exchange or swap through exchanges. So you will be able to send your crypto from different exchanges if you want. And you'll learn that in the program as well. Rashid said baby steps. One thing for sure, 2 things for certain. The market ain't going away anytime soon. Funded account on Trade Like the Pros, algo to the moon. Congratulations, Rashid. Love to hear it, love to see it. And I think you're relatively new to the program, so love to hear that you already got funded as well. Congratulations. Love it. Rita says, I have a MacBook. Do I need Windows to load indicators? No. Thank you for calling that out. The beautiful thing about these new exchanges is they are user-friendly on both Windows and Mac. Thank you, Father. Okay? Because that's one of the things that we run into with Ninja Traders on the future side. But we're going to teach you how to use it in TradingView, which can be used desktop, mobile, Mac, Windows, whatever. And we're also going to have to try to teach you on those specific exchanges. And those exchanges are user-friendly on both Mac and Windows. Thank you. I think this is Jabril. I think being a part of this community is the best decision I've made this year. Will be amazing. I can feel it. Love to hear that, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. We do put a lot of time, energy, and effort into it. We ain't perfect. Don't claim to be, but we work hard on it. We try to make sure we show up for our people. We try to make sure that we answer every question, even if it takes us a little bit more time. Bringing that up from yesterday. But you know, we love our people and we want to support it. We want to make sure that y'all win. And you know, I try to make these things relatively affordable. I'm saying relative because affordable is different for different people. But you know, these are beginner, pro to college, advanced level courses. We take our time, we do it right, we give the details, we give back tested stuff, we give proven stuff, and we support you along your journey. You know. NG says y'all definitely over deliver. Thank you. I appreciate that. Lisa said absolutely. Maurice said y'all Apple folks, team Android over here. You can literally split the world between Android users and Apple users. That is so funny to me. I always bring that up. But I did make a good amount of money on Apple this past week from that announcement about those satellite phones with Starlink and T-Mobile and Apple. So shout out to that play this week. Janet says, are you familiar with Tens Exchange? I am not, Janet, but I will give you the exchanges that we actually use in the course. Okay. Chad said, thanks, Dion. I'll DM on Discord about what I asked for. Okay, cool. BJ said, don't start, man. We moving forward. It's all love, bro. C Spivey said, will the crypto algorithm be autonomous? Right now, it won't be autonomous because TradingView doesn't allow it, but the exchange, one of the exchanges the main exchange that we'll be using in the program does allow it, so the algorithm is being built for that. So it will be coming. Maurice said, I do own shares of the Apple stock, though. There you go, gang, gang. Yeah, man, it's multiple ways to get paid in this financial market, right? And we're at the birth of a brand new asset class. And from $0 to $3 trillion in less than 20 years is mind-blowing. Okay? $0 to $3 trillion for an asset class in less than 20 years is next level. Okay? Next level. It's not a game. All right? Apple been around since 1980s, 1970s, and it just hit $1 trillion like a year or two ago. Okay? Microsoft been around since the 90s, just hit $1 trillion. BlackRock been around since the late 90s, just hit $1 trillion. Like a year or two ago. 2009 to 2025, $3 trillion. Not a game. Okay? The future is digital. You'll be a part of it, you'll be left behind. If you learn from me, cool. If you don't, cool. But I do implore you to learn. Okay? Any final questions, comments, or thoughts? You can scan the code right there, click it on your phone, go to the website. If you type in the website, make sure you do lowercase, all lowercase. If you click the link in the chat, you can sign up. Any questions, any comments, any thoughts? Rashid said, do you have a biography written or a book or video telling your story? I'm a psych major in personality development, interested in my teacher's growth. I do have a book available online on Amazon. It's called Money in Plain English. I do have another book, but it's only an ebook right now that just came out called Chart Patterns Are Bullshit. If you go to my personal YouTube page, I have started a mini docu-series called Design, Dezin. And the first 3 episodes gives a very deep look into my life. And I'm thinking about relaunching that soon. So yeah, Design is on my Dion Pouncil YouTube page. Gives more insight on my life. Is it a full book biography on my life? No, not yet. I feel like I got a couple more things to accomplish, but my mom always tells me to enjoy the journey because I have accomplished a lot. But I'm super grateful for it all. I don't discount it at all. I thank everybody that helped me in any capacity, and I got some big goals and dreams. And I'm very passionate about bringing the community with me. Everybody eats. I believe in constructive capitalism. I believe you can help people and still be profitable. Okay? Any other questions before we wrap it up for the day? Going once. Going twice. Maurice.
I wanted to say something.
Yep, go ahead, Steph.
Hi. I'm excited.
You're breaking up. I can't really hear you. Can anybody hear her, or is it just me? Okay, yeah, Steph, we can't hear you.
Okay.
Okay, when you just said okay, we can hear you.
Oh, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay. I just want to say I'm so excited to join the family once again and to be a part of everything that's going on. And I do thank you for offering this crypto course because, like you said, if we do not know this, we will definitely be left behind. Because I'm seeing where, things are just changing like slowly right before our eyes. And some of us don't even notice that. So for me to join this course, it was a no-brainer. And I thank you for it.
My pleasure. Thank you. Welcome back to the family. I think it is very imperative. I'll share a quick story before I hop off. I used to live in Palo Alto, which is in Silicon Valley. I used to live, it's about 4 or 5 blocks away from Stanford University. I literally lived on University and Kipling behind the original Apple store. Okay. And I used to have a lot of conversations in Silicon Valley. Investors, founders, you name it, students. And the conversation always came to a lot of their approaches was like, the internet is free now. Nobody has an excuse of what they're doing and how much money they're making, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, because the internet is free. And I would always say, yeah, you're right. But if I don't know what I don't know, then why would I Google it? First of all, if I don't even know that Google exists, why would I look something up? Or how would I look something up? Or how would I know to look something up? If I don't have the exposure to it, am I just going to magically think about it? No. So just because the internet is free in America, and just because people can get on the internet and get online, doesn't mean they're just going to magically research crypto. Why would I look up crypto if I don't even know crypto exists? Why would I? Most of the people who joined my futures program didn't even know futures exist, and futures been around since the 1600s. Blockchain and crypto only been around since 2009. So why would I Google it, look it up if I don't even know it exists? But sure enough, $3 trillion has come into this market in the last 17 years. And I promise you, the rich and wealthy people who are already in do not give a shit if you in or not. And that's just the facts, right? And we all know everything in the world is moving digital. Ask yourself, when is the last time you really touched a physical dollar? How many of you all even carry physical dollars in your pocket? How many of y'all even still use credit cards instead of just tapping with your Apple Pay or your Google Pay? Right? So a lot of us missed the 1999, 2000 tech bubble, right? A lot of millions and billions was made in that. You missed this crypto wave, the wealth gap disparity. Oh my God. And this one won't be nobody's excuse but your own. Okay? So you learn from me, cool. You don't learn from me, cool. You better learn. Okay? And it doesn't matter how old you are. If you can read, and you can follow instructions and listen to a video. And if you can't hear, you can still read it and I can teach you. Okay? All right. Trade Club is a separate program, Derek, but I'm giving it to them as a bonus if they sign up today for the crypto course. Okay? Tawana said it is more crucial and critical for us to make money now and invest more than ever. That's an absolute Snapple fact. It really is now or never, y'all. And honestly, it ain't even just about race. It's about classism. It's not about racism. It's about classism. The gap between the rich and wealthy, the middle class and the poor. Middle class ain't even around no more if we keeping it a buck. Rich and wealthy, poor, super poor. That's really what it's coming to. Rita says, I don't see TLTP crypto in the Discord. Yeah, Rita, because we're launching it today. When you sign up, you'll start getting the emails, then we'll drip out the course starting at 7 o'clock tonight, and you'll start getting your access and all of that. Today is literally the first time ever I've launched an individual crypto trading and investing course. This is the first time ever. So I'm definitely putting my foot in it. Okay. Tawana said the best time to start was yesterday. The best time, next time is today. Yeah. Rita said, I'm already in the TLTP program. Yep, it's completely separate. So this is a brand new, it's under the Trade Like the Pros umbrella of the brand, but this is specifically the crypto and crypto trading and investing course. Okay. All right. Any questions, any comments, any thoughts? Right? Going once on the questions. Going twice on the questions. All right, everybody. Enjoy your Saturdays. Thank you for everybody that joined and listened today. Thank you for everybody that joined the program today. Congratulations. The promo will be live till tomorrow at midnight. We'll send reminder emails out. We'll send a replay of this when it's done. Love, light, peace, wealth, great health, and abundance to each of you all. Have a great Saturday. I will see you when I see you. Peace.